4-0. We're live.
Ooh. Good afternoon and welcome to episode 40 of Pillar Talk. This episode is brought to you by Joshy Boy Edits. If you want to check out or you want to get your wedding captured, you want to shoot a music video, hit him up. He does a lot of great work. You can hit him up at joshyboyedit.com, or he has an Instagram. You can go to joshyboyedit and see all of his stuff. Go check him out. I got a real good controversial guest today, the most talked about guest that we've had on so far, Katybeth Davis. It's nice to meet you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
It's nice to meet you too. Thank you for having me here. I was adopted actually out of Toledo, Riverside Hospital that used to be here. My dad was a doctor there. He was doing his residency there, and my mom was a nurse. And there was another nurse there who had gotten pregnant, and she had gotten pregnant with an African-American male, and she wasn't able to take care of me. So she needed somebody to take her child. My parents, they ended up adopting me through the service through her. Through that, my parents chose adoption because they had previously lost 2 of their children.
Okay.
My sister, she passed away before I ever met her. She was 3 years old. She had actually gotten into medicine cabinet. My brother, her brother, my brother, his name was Seth. He was born with special needs. He had a condition where his body grew, but his brain never did. And he was eventually cared for by Children's Hospital, but being that he was born special needs, he, required medication, stuff like that. My mom had to do, various feedings for him, stuff like that. And my sister, with all the extra care and stuff, she had gotten into the medicine cabinet, and she had gotten into some caffeine pills, and she ended up taking them. And then my parents lost their daughter. And when that happened, my parents had tried, to have another kid and just weren't successful at the time. And it was kind of like everything came into fruition. It was supposed to be that they happened to have this little girl that needed adopted, you know what I mean? So through that happened. And then my father actually was gay. He was a homosexual man. He never came out of the closet because he was a doctor. My family is originally from a small town in Pennsylvania called Uniontown, Pennsylvania. And that's why I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan, because I was raised with Pittsburgh football. That's all I know, and that's the only team that I roll with.
Is the bus, baby.
You know. I mean, just their history explains itself.
Right.
So, but besides that, my dad coming to terms with his life, he ended up moving. He met somebody. He actually met a butcher that used to work at Danny's.
Hell yeah.
Down in the end, the east side of Monroe. And he met a butcher there at a bathhouse in Toledo. And they fell in love, and then
divorced your mom.
Divorced my mom and separated. And then we had a split custody arrangement kind of thing. They were best friends. My mom knew he was gay the whole time. They just...
Oh, I mean, you can tell.
Yes.
Especially, especially when you're with someone that
here's
much.
The thing. My mom always used to tell me this story. She's like, I always knew your father was gay because every time that we used to, before we used to get ready to go at it, he'd have to go in the bathroom and she'd find playgirls in there. So like she knew that that's what, and like his whole entire reason for them, you know, bumping uglies, so to say, was to reproduce children because they wanted a family. They still wanted that family. They still, you know what I mean? Good people. So
did she peg him? That was a good setup. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? It's kind of crazy because like doing this back and forth, going to Michigan for the summers, you know, staying in Pennsylvania for the school year. Like I was in 8th grade and all of a sudden we get a phone call that they're opening my mom up for an investigation for murdering her kids. Well, it was a prosecutor down in West Virginia, and he was running for re-election, and this was like a cold case, and he opened it back up to get his name because it was just something that, you know, politicians do for things like that. So
what the fuck?
They opened the case back up, and they actually exhumed my sister's body. And so I was in 8th grade, and I have a younger brother. My mom paid my dad one more time to get one more real one out. And so I have a younger brother, and even though I'm adopted, like my brother's my brother, and I mean, ride or die, that's him. And so like being adopted and my whole entire family being white, I obviously knew. I knew I wasn't, you know, I knew I wasn't them. I knew that they weren't my blood. I asked about it so many times, you know what I mean? And then
why is my brother so pale? Why?
No, people ask us when we're out together if that's my boyfriend, if that's, you know what I mean? We've had to explain this for so long. Like, no, that's my sister. How is that your sister? She's not the same color as you. Like, I've always had to deal with that.
See, we got my best friend Robert adopted his brother, and he's mixed. He's living in a predominant, they're all white in there, you know, so he's living, you know, a little white kid life. And that's what Robert said, because Robert's other brother was up for adoption. He's like, dude, I couldn't teach him. A black family wanted to adopt him.
Right.
He's like, I can't teach him about what he wants to, you know, like I'm raising Armani to be fucking how I raised my son, you know?
Right.
So, and then that was, I didn't think about it until then. I'm like, oh, that is different, you know?
Yeah.
Because you get looked at like, oh, what the fuck?
Well, you'll grow up only knowing half of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So true. And especially if you're so like I was adopted into a white family. My parents weren't cool with any like black people, like they weren't racist or anything, but they just didn't have any.
Didn't run into them.
Not at all. And I remember when I was the whole like 7th, 8th grade thing for me was like an identity thing, because I saw Brandy, Moesha, that TV show.
Yep.
And as soon as I saw Moesha and she had those box braids and I just saw her hair and I was like, oh my God, I want those braids. I just identified with that. I was like, that's what I want my hair to look like that.
Yep.
So I begged my mom. I'm like, Mom, I got to get these braids. My mom paid, we had a 3-story house, and we rented to Adrian. She was an African-American lady. She was one of our tenants. My mom was like, Adrian, I'm going to pay you. You got to do Katie's hair. She wants her to get her hair done. So my mom pays Adrian all this money to braid my hair. I sat on the floor. I watched like 3 episodes of Oprah back to back because I have so much hair. She put me in some box micro braids, and it was the most beautiful hair I've ever. I was just going like this and just running around my house. I was so happy. So then I go to school the next day, and I went to private school, and As soon as I walked into school, everybody started petting my hair, touching my hair. Oh, Katie, your hair. Then I got started. Why did you get your hair like that? You look like a nigger. Why are you? Why would you ever want 7th and 8th grade? Yeah. Oh my God! Why would you want nigger hair? That's what I heard. I went to the bathroom, I sat on the toilet, and I cried, and I unraveled every single fucking braid that I had on my head. And then when I came home that day, my mom was like, "What happened to your hair?" And I said, "I don't ever want my hair to look like that ever again." I chopped it all off. I dyed my hair like blonde. I was like a skater chick.
Yeah.
I went total fucking opposite of what made me feel.
Yeah, feel good.
Feel good.
Yeah.
And in that instance, it was like, you know what I mean? And being mixed, it's so different because I can literally, some mixed people call it like a chameleon effect. You can literally blend in with any, and Anateki Arabi Shway Shway. I can speak Arabic. I can speak a little bit of French. I can speak a little bit of Spanish. Like I can do like so many different things. If you look at me, you assume that I don't have a job. You assume that I don't, I'm not a contributing member to society.
Yeah. He says, look at me.
Look at me. Yeah. I'm the same thing. Yeah, I look like a detention desk. I just said it earlier. And you got to read the fucking story. But you got to read the fucking story before you read the fucking just the out.
The cover. The fucking cover. You gotta go past the cover, past the fucking flaps.
Yep.
The cover is just illustration. That's all it is. It's illustration in a title.
Yeah.
And you got to read the fucking book. Yeah, that's why I think I like you so far. You're great. I opened the door and you had a smile on your face. Hey, what's up? Fuck, let's go fucking have a fucking conversation.
I've always been the type of person that it's just, I've had a lot of fucked up shit happen to me. Like I've been raped. I've been like, not just raped once. I've been raped multiple times. I've been molested as a child. Like, I went to a daycare and the owner of the daycare's son used to molest me in the basement. And, we've had conversations with, and it was just a different time. Like I'm 36 years old. I was born in 1984. You know what I mean? Like the fact that I'm still having to do these same battles in 7th and 8th grade. Yep. Just that is enough to, I don't even have to think about Rosa Parks or Martin Luther King or anybody because I live this shit every day. Yeah. I know people that are living this shit every day and it happens to them. And when we want to speak up about it, it's like we have to be silent.
Yeah.
And I've never been silent about anything. I've always stood up to the bullies. Yep. My brother was overweight. When he was a kid, he was very overweight. And people used to pick on him. And I used to get in detention. I got suspended for fighting. Yeah. But I'm not fighting people that, aren't doing shit except for being bullies. No. And I'm not afraid of anybody at all because I've been through so much shit. I don't have to. There's literally, I've been through the trenches. There's nothing else for me to be scared of.
That's what I said too. Like you can look at me and think a whole bunch of stupid shit about me, but like his dad, for instance, said your friend looks like a fucking idiot. But I fucking having a conversation, listen to him talk. He's an intelligent person, and that's all it is. Because I look like a fucking idiot, and I don't think you look like I'm clinically an idiot, dude. So I mean, and everybody has a fucking story, and that's what I'm saying. We have a heartbeat. So I want to listen to your story. Now I can relate to you because I've been through some shit. It's totally different, but it's still trauma. It's still something you think about. It's still something that keeps you up at night sometimes. And it's, everybody has a fucking story. Everybody has a shitty story. Everybody, and I just want to let people, come out and tell your story. I'm meeting you for you. I'm not judging you by what the fuck everybody else. Everybody fucking wants to hate and love you and fucking whatever. But let me fucking form my own opinion. That's kind of, I like this episode because it's really controversial. People hate it, and I'm fucking.
But they don't even know why they hate me, and they hate me for reasons that are political in nature.
You're loudmouth, and you're a strong woman, and you're loud, and you're gonna get your voice across. There's nothing wrong with being a strong woman. There's nothing wrong with it. And your opinion is your opinion, and you're allowed to have that opinion. And that's, so it's a good trait that you're a strong woman. It's not fucking, doesn't make you a shitty person.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you want to be fucking honest, when you fucking flick the Christmas lights, fuck Christmas lights. I go and see them because it was pretty, but unless Josh didn't say, hey, I'm going and we want you to go, I'm not going to drive there by myself and go. I'm not taking no girl to go to see no Christmas lights, dude. What the fuck? I want to sit in a fucking parking lot for fucking 20 minutes, So I don't like Christmas personally. But that's not, when I seen you flick off the Christmas lights, I was like, ha ha.
Due to legal reasons, I am not going to discuss that.
But I'm just saying, and it's just the Christmas thing. It's just because I'm kind of grinchy. My fucking family hates that I'm fucking salty about Christmas, but I don't give a shit.
Christmas is a hard time of the year for me too. That's when my dad passed away like 2 days after Christmas. My brother and I had to end up pulling the plug on him because he had a couple year battle with colon cancer, and he went into remission with it, but the chemo, it ended up giving him cirrhosis of the liver. So we were like baking cookies, having cookie baking. We get a phone call that your dad was out Christmas. He literally worked that day, and that night was going Christmas shopping for us to get last minute wrapping paper and stuff, and stroked out, and that was it.
I lost my grandpa to cancer just this year, right before COVID hit, actually, or right while COVID hit, it was happening and shit like that. Is that why you're into cannabis? Is because have you ever done the research about cancer patients using cannabis and cannabinoids and shit like that?
Yes. So my dad's boyfriend that he met at Highlight was a butcher, or not at Mignano's. It was Mignano's. He met him he actually towards the end of his life, he ended up getting lung cancer because he used to smoke those Winston Unfiltered, and he smoked them. That was my first time.
That was a real man right there.
Hey, that was the first cigarette
Just
I ever tried.
Just because he got pegged doesn't make him not a fucking less of a man. That's a man.
First cigarette I ever tried was those Winston Unfiltered.
You're a man.
I smoked a whole pack of those things one day in the trailer parks.
I smoked one of those, I'd start crying.
Yeah.
I'd probably throw up.
That's crazy. Is that why? Because my case manager wishes she wouldn't have got chemo and wishes she would have went the cannabinoid way, using the plants.
My dad did help him out, like towards when he was on hospice, when he was like literally his end of days. He gave him marijuana, but it was in pill form, and it was called Marinol. And it gives you all the same effects. It increases
CBNs,
everything. It increased appetite. It helped alleviate the pain with the euphoria. You know what I mean? So
dude, my buddy Ryan, we fucking gave him some Rick Simpson oil.
Oh, Rick Simpson oil is the shit.
He was fucking,
Rick Simpson oil is awesome.
Give me some more. He was sitting there just getting it poured in his mouth straight.
Oh my God.
That's the dude. That's gonna hurt. And that's what you got to think. And that my doctors that I want to get the younger doctors for I got in a motorcycle accident in 2018 and it caught on fire and a whole bunch of stuff. I get my doctors young, and I broke a couple bones and had a couple surgeries, but I want my doctors young because I want to tell them I got a lot of research. I'm going next month to see them, or this month. I don't fucking know. But we're going to see him, and I have a lot of research to tell him about marijuana that I found out from having a guest, Darren McCarty. It's about CBNs and sleeping. So I'm going to talk about my research and how I'm going to wean off of sleep meds to go organic and try to fucking, because I don't want to kill myself. I think the pills fucking murder you, dude. That's what they do.
Let me tell you about pills. So that stuff happened with my mom. They brought the case up when I was in 8th grade. They ended up finding her guilty. And then my mom went to prison in West Virginia. She did like 10 years. So she's been out for a long time. My mom actually has leukemia now, and she's battling that. And that's the other thing. So when that happened, we moved all the way up to Monroe, Michigan, full time, 100%. And when I came up to Monroe, it was just even harder for me. I had to go to another Catholic school and around a whole bunch of rich white people all again, even though my dad was a doctor. Like, I don't identify with or think like some of the thinking and some of the Catholic Church in general. Like, to me, like, I'm very spiritual. I've studied a lot of different religions. Some of the things that the Catholic Church that has a track record with, they don't sit with me as who I am as a person. So being forced to be in that every single day, you know, my dad, you have to go to Catholic school. This is the way it is here. You know, I started smoking cigarettes. I started drinking because lost my mom again after adoption. I already lost my mom, and then I lose my other mom. I start drinking, I start smoking, I start partying all the time. I have parties at my house. My house, everybody knows my house because I used to have parties there. My house, my dad, when he passed away, he left me the house. So I moved back to Monroe. And it's just, that's one of the things about me. I was Katie, and you know what I mean? I did track and basketball, and I did all kinds of sports. I used to do volleyball. But while I was running cross country, I was also smoking a joint before I'd go. I was skipping school. I would still make good grades. I graduated, got an HST scholarship. I went to college at UT, but from the time I wake up, from the time I go to bed, I'm smoking weed. Well, I end up getting jobs I'm going to school to be a teacher in special education. You can't have dirty drug tests. So I just drink a lot. I've gotten an OWI before for drinking and driving. And if I've gotten into a car accident before, and I've had a lot of pain from my back and stuff. So doctors were prescribing me painkillers. So then I ended up getting an addiction to while I was doing it, I was addicted to painkillers. And I was just, you know, using money that should have not been used for things. I was using it for myself with the intention of, I'm going to pay it back. I'm going to pay it back. I'm going to pay it back. But at just one point, it got caught up to me where it got flagged. And it was for
and then wake up in the morning, smash still, and drive to work. You know, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to me.
It is. But through all this, I ended up getting, sober. I've been, I don't want to say sober. I do smoke weed, and they consider that, addicts consider that to be a drug, I would say. But I have been like
all the addicts I know smoked weed while they were getting clean from the drugs.
Really?
So I think the weed's different. It's not a drug.
Right. I don't believe it is either. But my dad was like, he did the
but I'm gonna get high every day regardless.
Oh, I am too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But just because you're gonna do it,
there's fake piss, motherfucker.
Well, my dad was like the drug rehab doctor for Salvation Army Harbor Light. So he used to do detoxes and shit all the time.
Dude, I smelled that in jail.
Yeah. So my dad is actually the one that was responsible for getting me sober. He helped me with Suboxone, and the Suboxone, literally, I think I took Suboxone for 2 days, if that, and I was like,
dude,
a whole new person.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you stop taking it?
I haven't done anything except for smoke weed. I think I drink occasionally, like on my birthday once a year, Christmas.
I feel like some of the addicts get off of something with the Suboxone, but they just keep taking the Suboxone.
I know, but you have to stop it.
Yeah. If I take the Suboxone, right now, I'm gonna be fucking wasted.
Yeah, it does make wasted. Yeah.
So I consider that a drug. And okay, if you use it like you for 2 days, cool. If you use it for 2 years,
yeah,
hey, you take a little bit more money, ain't you? That's what because she's on that shit again.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you have to be dependent on something. But
smoke a fucking joint. Take that pill.
Sometimes though, when people smoke, I've noticed a lot. Weed is something that you have to experiment with because there's different strains, and then there's different ways of ingesting weed that works other ways for other people. Yep. So some people need a topical ointment. Some people need an edible ointment or something edible that,
edible ointment.
Yeah, I wish
what the fuck is that?
Slather that shit all over my throat.
Give me flavored lube, bro. That's a good way to say flavored lube.
Hey, that might be let's pan that down, but
dude. She just falls asleep sucking your dick.
Okay, we're not gonna play this one for kids.
Dude, you could not do anal.
He is not meant for kids.
You would be trashed anal. Anal, dude, think about that. Medicated anal lube.
Oh my God.
You would be smashed.
Both parties.
She'd be Where did we go with that, bro?
I don't know. This went somewhere.
Girls in the podcast studio, and I'm talking like, but that's serious.
Oh, I'm such a gutter.
You can relate. You can relate.
Yeah.
That's a real thing because if you put it in your butt, it's gonna fuck you up.
I've heard tampons and alcohol work like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Personally. Oh, I don't know that personally either.
There's an urban legend.
I'll smoke a cigarette in my butthole right now, dude. Get out of here.
I have never been that desperate. I gotta say that. You ever see Bob Saget whenever he's in Half Baked? Whenever he's like,
you ever suck dick for coke? For weed? What the fuck? Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Okay.
Bob Saget's a legend, dude. I'll watch fucking Full House to this day.
Even the reboot?
No, fuck.
Oh, the reboot's actually really good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think Stephanie and DJ
Tanner
are hot as fuck.
Yeah.
And but
Kimmy Gibbler is like a 7 if you on a good day.
Yeah, but I think dude, since I was a kid, I grew up with the Full House girls,
I know.
DJ Tanner, oh my God.
You remember the TGIF? It used to be there was on Fridays, there was Urkel, which was Family Matters, and they had Step by Step. Yeah, Step by, that?
Oh, yeah.
They used to have that. And then Saturday night was Snick.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm 27.
Oh, yeah.
He might know that old shit. He's 33. Yeah.
I don't know. Step by step, day by day.
Hey, who looks older? Me or him?
Who looks? You guys look around. I don't. 20s.
What she means is you.
No,
Yeah.
I say 20s. I say upper 20s for both.
I'm 30, 87.
30, 87.
30.
That's when I was born.
I can't do the math right now, but
I just
87.
started talking to humans about 2 years ago.
Yeah. No, he did when he was 14. He started having
That's when I
friends.
first got friends.
Oh.
The only reason he got friends is because of a Nextel.
Oh, I remember when I had my first beer.
It was a brick.
Oh,
The brick neck cells.
I had the car phone that my dad had. The car phone that you have to plug into the cigarette lighter.
The Night Rider thing.
And I
Get
used to
the
go.
fuck-
I swear to God, and I used to go out and sneak after my dad went to bed, and I used to call my boyfriend.
Have phone sex in his car.
No, we used to call we used to call Miss Cleo for that free psychic. My dad used to get like $600 cell phone bills.
You want to know a fucking weird trait I have? I can do that shit.
That's true. It's true, Joe.
I can make you. I could. I'm telling this live, but I can make a whole room. I can make a whole room. Give me a EMF reader in a dark room in a big table with a whole bunch of people. I will get you to think there's fucking ghosts everywhere, because the EMF reader just goes off random times. If you really sit there and look at it,
right,
it just goes off at random times.
right.
Oh, you see that?
I kind of listen. You want to go deep?
Yeah, well, let's go deeper.
Okay,
Let's go deep.
Let's go deep. That's what she said. I won, dude.
I'm on both sides of the fence. I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe that it is possible.
No, I can get you to believe that like I can make the room feel like I worked in a
I know what
haunted
you're
house.
saying.
Do you believe in Ghostbusters?
The movie, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
then you would have. I mean,
Yeah. I had she was a card reader psychic lady. She was in there and I worked at the haunted house and I picked her fucking brain, dude. You would have thought I was a little kid trying to get some from this old 50-year-old lady. I was like, tell me everything you do. And I could kind of do it. I could make it's the way you, I don't know, it's the way you present it that makes people believe. It's all a show. Everything's a show.
I'm firmly, after
Yep.
I got the cell phone bills, I was pretty.
I'll fucking Google
yeah.
you. I'll Google you. Yeah.
That's all it takes. Yeah.
So your name's fucking Craig Harold. Okay, what's up, man? Googles you, bro. You got fucking. So your kids think you're a fucking shitty dad.
Oh, talking about ghosts. Tell the story about the ghost fucking that guy.
Oh my God. Okay, listen. This is the one time. I don't want to say I believe in ghosts, but this is the one. The way I seen his face, it was nasty. He was scared, and he was a strong, like little stocky dude. But he was scared to death. Okay, so the reason why I can make anybody think a ghost is alive because we were there when some crazy shit like that happened.
Because they saw a real one and they know how they act, you know.
I didn't see nothing. But we were in the basement of the Golden Nugget. Darren McCarty did comedy at the Golden Nugget. The Golden Nugget, it's a little place next to the haunted house that we have. So we're just getting done with the haunted house. It's 2 a.m. We're fucking sloshed. And we're like, let's go look for ghosts in the basement of the Golden Nugget. And it's decked out like an old sailor like thing. So we go down there and we bring the EMF reader and we're all just sitting there. I'm like, oh, there's ghosts. There's whatever. And then all of a sudden, it like everybody had coats on, but it got so fucking cold. And then shit started moving. So everybody like shit started happening, sounding. So we all started moving. And once we moved, we all got upstairs because this dude Paul and he fucking ran up the stairs. And we got upstairs because once I seen him and I seen the way to get to the stairs, you know how it is. Because we're all wasted. We're all, And we all get upstairs, and Paul had tears in his eyes and everything. And he was like, dude, I fucking got bent over the table, bro. I got raped by a fucking ghost. He was trying to fuck me. He said, for real, he said it.
That's like Scary Movie, right?
No. Like, it's dark. It's dark. Listen. Like, it's real dark, and we're all crowded around 2 tables. His table fucking moves with all of them there. That's why they started running. Once I heard that, and me and Nancy and all them heard that, we started running too, because it was crazy. Craig or Paul is the only one that said anything and ran upstairs. He's the only one that felt or whatever, you know. So we got up there, and he was teared like, let's leave. No, dude, we have to clean up. Let's leave. He goes home. He goes and lays down. He goes to sleep for the night. He's done. When we were going to party for the rest of the night, I think, dude, I don't know. But it was hot. My heart was beating, and he said he got molested by a ghost. And I believed him because he was scared.
Well, you have to believe.
Dude, I had a Russian down there. I had fucking 2 fucking strong women. I had my cousin. I had my buddy Dustin, dude.
A female Pro Football Hall of Famer.
No, Mitchie wasn't there. It was Scarlett and Nancy.
Okay. The other one.
But yeah, we all know that happened. And I know I was fucking wasted, and I know I might have ate a tab acid that day. But he didn't, because
but he didn't.
Yeah, his choice of fucking shit was cocaine, and he didn't have none. So he didn't want to do acid because it lasts too long, he said. You know.
So he was sober besides.
He was wasted. We were wasted, bro.
Drunk.
He got bent over and fucking, dude, he almost got, dude, if his pants would have like got pulled off, I would have loved it. It was like fucking 2, 3 in the morning. Dark as fuck.
Isn't that the devil's hour or whatever they call it?
We brought a giant speaker set in there and disrupted everything. That's what they were saying. We fucking were in there partying all night, all the crew members from the fucking haunted house. Oh yeah,
keep going.
Yeah, all the crew members
this
from
my job, not yours.
All the crew members from the haunted house were in there getting drunk all night. We were fucking karaoke and fucking partying. Let's go to the basement. We stirred the spirits, and I'm like, okay,
yeah, I don't get that.
Okay, Nancy and Scarlett. Oh, you pulled out your reader you had in your car since fucking Thursday. Okay, you know that.
Yeah.
And I go down there because they don't like going hunting for ghosts with me, because I'm like, you know, just saying some shit, throwing shit.
They're trying to record ghosts, and you're making the sounds.
As soon as before I walk in the room, I'll grab rocks.
Oh my god!
What was that? What was that? Oh, dude! Like I said, yeah. So I eventually didn't get, you know, but ever since Paul got fucking, he hasn't came up and worked ever. He don't say it's because I did it for 6 years. He doesn't say it's because he's scared or anything. He just don't have time to do it at that time. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Well, you do it for all these years. Now all of a sudden you don't have time.
Yeah, now all of a sudden you got your fucking.
If that happened to you, would you want to keep going back to the same place
I
where
would
it happened?
I don't let that fucking
again?
ghost hit it, bro.
Oh,
what do you mean? Spit on it, ghost. What's up? Spit on that shit. You need help?
Oh my God.
You need help.
The fuck? Who's doing what? Who? I got fucked. Who'd you see? Dude, he was foggy. Okay. You were moaning, T-Rob.
Energy.
I have no need or want to resurrect some ghosts or bring some. I've known so many people that have passed away. Like, I would not like. I don't.
That's
know.
a story.
Oh man, right? But
I would have went live then. I'm T-Rob, and I just got fucking raped by a ghost. No. Look at the blood in my bottle.
Look
at the blood in my bottle.
The Blair Witch.
Blair Witch. Oh my God.
Please,
hey, when Blair Witch came out,
dude, Nancy,
people thought it was real.
I know.
My
I remember.
stepmom took me there like, oh my God, this is the realest shit ever.
Remember.
And I'm sitting there as like, I don't know how old I was, 12, 14, something like that. But I'm sitting here going, This is one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen in
It
my
was,
life.
Hey.
and I saw it in the theater, and I regret every single dollar I paid for that ticket.
One time I got grounded and I had to go. Like my punishment was going to watch.
Dude, I had to do that before.
She was in some women's lit class in college, and they had to go watch the movie Beloved and do a.
Oh,
And I was sitting here going, what in the fuck is going on here? That's the wildest, most craziest movie I've ever seen in my life. Beloved. It's about possession. It's speaking of it on the topic.
Nobody possessed nobody.
Yeah.
Ghost was just trying to get some fucking good nut. That's all he was trying. Ghost is hungry, bro.
Wait a minute. I watched the movie.
Those doors were closed for 15 years before we partied in it.
Yeah, that was the first time
the Ghost was trying. He was like, "Hell yeah, bitch! I've been waiting for a fucking dude to come down here." What up, Paul? Swap. What up, boy? And dude, if you would have seen his face, bro. Dude, he was a.
I would.
He was an ex-criminal working at a fucking landscaping thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's a tough motherfucker, bro. He's about that life.
Thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I met a lot of them. Dude, I'm sorry.
I'm
miss Dennis I want to have the Russian on the podcast.
Yeah, he's cool.
You guys want to?
Yeah.
One of these ones?
Yep.
That's a
You want to have one of these ones?
Yeah, you want to have one of these ones? This is a Jenny Kush. These are a little one. You can each have one. You can have your own.
Shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bet.
Here, you can. Here, you take it out of your.
Yeah, don't put your fingers all over mine, T-Rex.
This is sweet. This is cool.
I like that.
Shout this out. What are you doing with them?
This is Loom. This is the dispensary that's in Petersburg. It's one of like 6 dispensaries that's going to be opening up in Monroe Township here, hopefully soon within the next year.
You want to get fucking high? Go to Loom. That's fucking.
Marijuana is coming to Monroe, whether anybody likes it or not. That it's going to be happening because
I think the majority of people now like it, but it's old heads that don't. Like people, the
boomers.
Yeah, they are totally against it.
Yeah. A lot of the reasons,
which is odd because I think like their age, they're the hippies, right?
No,
or they're the ones after the hippies.
My dad's a hippie.
Okay, no, your dad's a boomer almost.
He grew up in the 70s.
A boomer is like
50s,
he was a baby.
Yeah, 50s and 60s.
Yeah, like my grandpa was in the World War.
Yeah, my grandpa.
His kid, which is my uncle, is a boomer. He's in his 60s or maybe even
my dad's in his
70s
50s.
now.
My dad's brand new 50.
Yeah, he's not a boomer.
Well,
he grew up in the 70s.
My daughter texted me the other day. She's like, "Boomer alert! Boomer alert!" I was like, "Boomer not located." She's BS. She didn't say BS, but I can't breathe.
Oh. Let's just
I had to make it quick.
Disclaimer: you're coughing from the chronic, not from the.
Yes.
Okay, it's not from COVID. I had a COVID test actually this week, and it was negative.
We have no.
This
COVID.
fucking joint's called fucking COVID, bro.
It's silly that we had.
That's why I gave you guys little ones because it's a Jenny Kush. It's not.
Oh, you were testing my fucking tolerance, Missy? You better tune in the fucking Sunday because they're gonna fucking try to, dude. He wants to bake it out, man.
For how long?
The whole time.
Oh.
Like we're here from 12 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, why
and
not?
He wants to eat mushrooms.
Yep.
Well,
Oh.
no, he'll be already.
Hey, that's coming next too.
Yep.
That's gonna be coming next too.
Have you done the research on what mushrooms can do for PTSD and shit?
I have seen though. So like just a bunch of different groups, I'm like, I like to stay woke in like all areas of life, whether it's like civil rights or, just drug education, anything, political, whatever it be. And this one group I'm in, there's so many vets that have been using shrooms for like PTSD and stuff. And like
microdose, not fucking
microdosing,
tripping.
yes. And it's called, yes. And that's exactly what they say. They microdose and they're functional and they go along with and they are happier and they feel better about things.
You get giggly. I've microdosed. I accidentally ate 2.5 grams though for a microdose because I was like, maybe I get a little trippy, and I went too far and I scared myself out of it.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I couldn't sleep for a couple days.
See? Yeah. What kind of shit you guys been smoking? Not very good.
Dude, you better fucking talk to Darren McCarty. I think he'll beat you up.
Dude, I could smoke Darren McCarty and whoever else there is under the table like any day of the
My
week.
dad can beat up. Oh, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I tell Dad all the time, I tell Josh all the time that my dad can beat up his dad. You can't talk shit to me, dude. My dad can beat up your dad.
Yeah, but he calls me dad.
I got a couple
or daddy.
dads. I got a couple dads.
Sometimes he does,
Yep.
but
Father.
yeah.
Papa.
Yeah.
Yep. Oi.
And-
Sometimes.
Any variation.
Yeah. any stipulation, I just follow him down this path.
Poppy.
Yep. Poppy. Yo, fucking all the time. What's up,
Oi, Poppy.
Yep. A los machos, Poppy.
Yeah, you do.
Woo. Boy caliente.
Oh. Shit. So what do you do?
What do I do?
Yep.
I do a lot of stuff right now. Right now I am a supervisor at a construction company. I am a delegate for District 1 for the Monroe County Democratic Party. I just got on the Monroe Township's Citizens Advisory Committee to be the pro advocate for pro marijuana businesses and rights in Monroe.
Sorry.
It's okay. And I'm very involved in, Black Lives Matter and just LGBTQ rights, everything. Pretty much everyone that doesn't have a voice in Monroe, minority, women,
let it out, baby.
moms, everybody. To be honest, anybody that's ever wanted to say fuck you to, the system and how it works and how it's made to hold a certain percentage of people down.
Okay.
So I started protesting like all the way back when the kids were getting separated from their parents down at the border. That was like, I saw this story and I saw this mom get her child taken away from her while she was breastfeeding, and like literally take the child as she was breastfeeding and separate them, and like
let that motherfucker take a sip, bro.
Kids in cages and all this shit. That was like I just was like, I can't take this shit anymore. I got to do something. And there's nothing I can really do. I can't go down there and put them back together. So I went out and stood next to the Custer statue with a sign. Then just like more shit kept happening, like the president going after, Kaepernick for kneeling, exercising his First Amendment right. Saying stuff about shithole countries, mocking disabled people, blocking transgenders from the military, his shit with his fucking Stormy Daniels, his little hoe fest that he does, like the grimy shit of a person that he is and the bully that he is, and so many people look up to him and put him on a pedestal, and out here just worshiping all these false idols and shit. But who the fuck is he? He's not anybody. And it's okay to say if you don't like it, you can say,
yeah,
fuck you to that shit.
yeah, you can. Yeah, you have that opinion. You're allowed to. The Constitution allows that. You can,
Yeah. And
I mean, fuck. I say fuck you to both of the shits, both sides.
I think it's
If
a
I'm
fucking.
being honest.
I think it's a
and you
fucking
can,
theater show.
yes.
That's why I don't want to talk about
I think
politics
it's
on
all
here because
both-
I think
all
it's a
of it.
fucking theater.
Yeah.
You watch the old dude that don't know shit and an old dude that's a fucking asshole talk shit on the computer or on the TV, and you guys tuned in
Yes.
because it was going to be full of drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world wants drama.
Yep.
Everybody's tuning in to see you because they want to fucking hate you.
Right.
they don't-
But you know what though?
Exactly. And
Exactly.
they're asking, why is this going this way? Why is this going this way? Obviously, you haven't seen our show. You're just tuning in for drama.
Yeah,
But
I'm trying to meet this lady.
Yes,
I'm not
our-
trying to hate on this lady at all. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue who she is. When I opened the door, she said hi, and that's what the fuck that matters to me. So I don't give a fuck what you believe. I don't care if you said fucking Satan's rising. He's coming fucking tomorrow. He's gonna fucking take all your fucking soul. I don't give a fuck. Say it. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, she's right about Satan, dude. You know, I'm not gonna say that shit. So
I just want everybody to feel like they have a voice and that they're able to speak their mind without being, judged for it. And I want everybody to just wake up and see all the different problems that we have in Monroe. There's a lot of different problems that are going on, and COVID just really exacerbated everything. And the George Floyd and with the protests and stuff that we started doing, that really, I think it was a real eye opener for everyone because everybody's swept this under the rug for so long and want to act like this is not a problem here. But really, it's a problem for a lot of people. And it's, you know what I mean? And it's okay to have a different opinion and talk about it. And you know what I mean? One of my best friends.
Debate.
Dude,
Yes.
my biggest thing is, okay, my biggest saying when it comes to, why would you have somebody that you don't agree with? Okay. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't I sit down at the table with people that I don't agree with to find out why they think this way?
Unless you didn't want to understand.
Correct.
Unless you didn't want to know me. Because why would you not want to? Why?
Because I said,
look at me. Or
I don't care what it is.
I said all day. I said I want to know her story. Why she is who she is. Why this is happening.
That's what we're here for.
And that's what we got. And I think this was a fucking great. I don't care where this went. This was great because I got to know who you are. And so I support you. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't support politics whatsoever. I don't listen to shit. You know what?
If we're being honest.
I fucking died, dude. I don't got time to worry about this.
I either go balls deep or I'm like, I can't do it.
I'm brain jerk. That's all I am. That's all, and I'm T-rubbing.
Exactly.
That's all I know how to do. That's it. I want to meet every fucking person that has a fucking story because I got a cool story too. Let's bounce off each other and talk about our fucking problems that we have.
Like we said, we were coming here. We're forming our own decisions. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Making
that's
a
what this is.
friendship.
Okay, so here's who you are.
And now you're gonna sign my table, and I'm gonna cherish that signature. You know that's what it's for. Like you can get your word out and get your beliefs out, and then tell your story. And maybe it changed a few minds. Maybe people hate you more, but I mean, honestly, you got it out, and I feel like we gained a friendship out of it. So
for sure, most definitely.
I support it, dude. And
I'll help you guys out anytime.
Yeah. I fucking put my shit out halfway. I'm about to fucking spark it back up.
It is a little one.
Yeah, dude. I was wasted, dude. If because everybody wanted to ask questions. Did you have some questions you wanted to say, or is it all hate?
If anybody has any.
Yeah.
The biggest question we can't talk about.
Well.
But other than that, we can have let's go with one of these questions.
Okay.
Okay. Is it better to be a small fish in a
Wait, a big fish
Yeah,
in a small pond.
or a small fish in a big pond.
Big fish in a small pond.
You want to be the big fish in the small pond? Okay.
Because Monroe is just like this. It's so different. Like, we're in Toledo. You know what I'm saying? When you go out here, it's totally different.
Yep.
When you go to Ann Arbor, it's totally different. When you go to Royal Oak, it's totally different.
Yep.
When you go out Monroe, it's totally different.
Yep.
I already stick out. I've already stuck out. That's just been a part of it. People have been touching my hair and, asking me what ethnicity I am, and for my whole entire life. That's just it's already been like that. So, if I got to be the shark, then
yeah, be the shark.
Be the shark.
I like that. I like that answer. That's a good answer.
Okay.
It's fucking. Does anybody? Because I know Keith.
Tate wants to know what our favorite genres of music are.
Oh, I'm trap. I like.
Oh,
trap
you mentioned.
music.
You mentioned.
Yes,
I heard you play a fucking 3-6 Mafia. Yeah.
Project Pat. I like Wiz Khalifa because I'm from. I got the Pittsburgh roots in there. And I did Mac Miller. That was my dude. But I also like rock too. I like AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith. If I was if I did a quantum leap, I'd probably get an Aerosmith tramp stamp on my,
Right.
yeah, because Queen.
I used to love Aerosmith until I saw him live.
I would never see Steven Tyler live in that tongue. No, I don't ever, no. I like the audio version.
He looks like grandma now.
But his daughter, Liv, she's, I don't know. Armageddon was.
See, my music
It's a classic.
Yeah.
My music goes from classic rock, new rock, hardcore like metal, rap, hippie shit. A lot of hippie shit. A lot of fucking, like
the Beatles.
Oh no, like CCR,
okay.
Led Zeppelin,
Like
kind of.
CCR?
Led Zeppelin up to like I didn't really like the mainstream bands ever. So like I don't know, like one of my favorite bands, and I seen them live is Amon Amarth. They're a Viking metal band. I seen them live, and they're fucking pretty. They do a nice show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know.
But I'll listen to anything. I'll listen to fucking anything that comes to.
I like some country. I do fuck with some country.
I don't really listen to country though. I'm not that.
The Dixie Chicks, they like took the Dixie off their name, and I used to like there's some country that I can get down to. One of my favorite songs growing up was "Achy Breaky Heart" with Billy Ray, and you know
who my first crush was?
My achy breaky heart. Don't even make me do it because I will start twerking. No, I'm just kidding. You'll never hear that song the same again. I guarantee.
My first crush. My mom can attend to this, and my dad too. I love the Spice Girls. Every single one of them. Yes. Every single one of them. I just loved every one of them.
So who do you think everybody used to think I was like? Scary Spice. Yeah. I used to get called that all the time. You should be Scary Spice for Halloween all the time. Yeah. Because of this. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dude. When I was a kid, I don't know why I liked them so much.
Why not? Know. They're hot. Then, they're beautiful.
You know who else?
Could sing. They're British. Awesome. They're British.
Topanga Lawrence.
From
Lawrence.
Boy
Meets World. Yeah.
Well, okay. So I used to have a thing for Sean. Because that bad boy thing, you know what I mean? I was always like, because I was like Sean, and I could identify with Sean.
Yeah, you can. Anybody can. I feel like he's really.
Oh yeah, Sean is cool as hell.
Fuck everything. I had a fuck.
And then he ended up with the mix or with the black chick for a second. Yeah, I was like, all right, there we go. I loved him even more then. Yep. I was like, yes, this is awesome.
Sean would date me.
I don't like the new Boy Meets World reboot.
You know who the boy that was famous, that was like the boy crush all the girls had when I was growing up, was Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
JTT from Home Improvement.
Yep. All my cousins and shit were all
My favorite. I
I
can
used to
act
like
like
him
the
too.
guy that.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that his name?
I was always that tall to look over like privacy fences like that. You know.
I remember when Tim Allen went through his drug shit too. Remember that?
Yeah.
And they gave him a lot of shit for that. Whenever he came out with all his stuff, but
Yeah, but then like I mean,
people can change and people do better things.
can-
And look, he ends
you
up being
can
Buzz
make it.
Lightyear.
Yeah, you can make it be beautiful. Like you don't all that shit. You can make anything, any fucking story you have. You can make it a fucking story that's going to be remembered. Try to fucking leave a footprint on the fucking earth before you leave. You know, you only get one shot.
And when your past is your past, and that is,
Yep.
and people can always move forward,
Yep.
or you can live in the past. I choose to move forward, and I would like, a big, I just want everybody to be cool with everybody. I would love for everybody to be skipping fucking hands and farting rainbows and
Hopefully we
daisies,
did
but
this because you're
yes.
controversial. We showed it here. I can be a friend with anybody who believes in anything. I can, you can come out here and say anything you want, and I'm still gonna fucking give you what's up with your story. If it gets too weird, we'll fucking leave. Right. And that's it. Like, and it's all like we built this podcast on spreading love, spreading people's words. So
I appreciate you guys having me on here.
I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much.
We really do. It's great. Is there more questions?
Well,
what's the comment thread looking like?
Talking about Boy Meets World.
Hell yeah.
Somebody said there's a Boy Meets World remake. What?
Yeah. With the kids.
It's called Girl Meets World, I believe.
Girl Meets World. And it's on the Disney Channel, I believe. The older Disney Channel.
No, you can go to Disney Plus and look up whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, yeah, Disney Plus. We have that.
Somebody says to the people.
I like how you just like for the same exact thing you're doing right now.
Yeah, how people are hating on you for hating on people. Like, they're like, okay, you're doing the same thing.
You're
right
nice
now.
as fuck. Yeah. I've had a great time.
Because that's what people are claiming.
Yeah.
That just because
you're a massive hater and that's blah, 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 blah.
I don't hate anybody. I take that back. I do hate one person.
Yeah.
45. And that's it. To be honest, I really do. But I don't hate anybody that like supports him. But I just don't think that people that support him have the same values as me.
Yeah.
Which I think are better values than.
Right. Because that's your opinion.
Because that's my opinion.
Yeah.
And I can exercise it. You know what I mean? If I don't like something, I speak up about it.
We all bleed red. Fucking.
That is 100% true.
We're all gonna fucking bleed. We're all fucking pumping the same fucking heart. We're all, it sucks, dude. You know you're gonna die. We know that. Okay, just let me live, bro.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
Quit making me fucking. I don't know. I just love the love, and what they were saying. Why I didn't think you guys were going to talk about that. Like what?
Oh, they just thought we were gonna be dirty gossiping and bashing you. Apparently.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm not a basher.
Everybody, not everybody, but there are some out there.
If there's any kind of those kind of questions, I can take those too.
I mean, I can see that because I kind of look like a neo-Nazi. Look at me. I got face tattoos and the fucking.
Danielle says opinions are like assholes. Yep. Everyone's got them.
And they usually stink.
Yeah.
That one does too, probably.
Yeah. A stinky butthole is the worst.
I wouldn't know. I'll take your word on that.
I call it a stink fist. That's what that boy is. Yep.
I'll take your word on that one.
Yeah. Dude, so that's so we got, I don't even fucking care about like personally. If you really want to know my beliefs, I don't believe in any religion, but I know every religion has truth, but no religion is all the way right. So that's all I believe. That's so I don't even know what that's called, but that's who I am.
Right.
And I'm not gonna talk about it, and I'm not gonna say fucking nothing. I'm not gonna hate you for saying God is great or fucking praise Allah. I don't give a fuck who you fucking praise. Praise T-Rep. Sometimes. Yeah. Praise me, motherfuckers. I'll be your new God, Grant McGoik.
It's just more about your being spiritual, if anything.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
And I like the fucking animals and the bugs and the everything. I got
nature.
The plants.
He likes
nature.
Yeah.
Mother Nature. You have respect for Mother
Yeah,
Nature.
I have.
You
I just want to.
appreciate-
I just want to live until I die, and then you guys can do whatever the fuck you want. Like just make sure it doesn't fucking go to shit before I die.
Right.
Just keep
Or
shit together.
if it
I'll be
starts-
over here doing my thing. Okay?
Or if it starts,
Right.
or if it starts going to shit, just leave me alone.
Right.
Yep.
Just leave me alone because I'm not gonna. I don't care. I got fucking tear gas a couple times, and I personally, I don't want that no more. I don't want that no more.
Right.
So fucking, I don't
I
want to go
wouldn't
to jail.
like
No, yeah, we went when the protest first started for George. We went to Michigan State and got tear gassed the fuck out of
As
us.
soon as you walked in,
No
As soon as we
way.
were
It was a
5
shit
seconds
show.
being there,
Wow.
there was a car on fire. There was tear gas being thrown everywhere.
No way.
it was,
As long as you were on the Capitol, though, there was
and I'm fucking crippled. I was like, Josh, what are we doing here, bro? Because, but we
were mostly we were there giving out waters.
medics.
You know.
We had
okay.
we
Yeah,
had
that's
baking
nice.
soda water with holes popped in it. And when
Mm.
we got tear gas, we just grabbed people's faces. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
No way. That's awesome.
Yep. I said, Josh, what's going on? He's like, spray that water in your eye. I was like, you, come here. Yeah, you're welcome. Come here.
Oh my
'cause,
gosh.
yep.
Wow.
Josh sat down and fucking ate a fucking tear gas grenade. He sat down right on it. Right when he sat down, it rolled right in front of him. You know what I mean? When I seen his face, it was red.
I couldn't breathe.
Oh my
man, it was
god.
fucking-
It felt like I ate the spiciest pepper of my life.
But like the pepper you ate, it exploded, but like on your face,
Oh.
Yeah. And then I was like,
He's going, I can't see.
yeah. He's like, dude. I'm like, Josh, what the fuck? He's like, spray that water. I took my glasses off.
Oh my.
Oh, but you're right. Everybody, I got the fucking cure. It was
It was an interesting experience, to say the least, because there was two different types of people. There was the protesters, there was the real protesters,
And there was
then there
rioters.
was people that were rioting.
Right.
It's not the same at all.
and I
It's
told
not. You're right about that.
yeah, and I told Josh, I was like, dude, some of these people are just fed up. And I can't even feel like that, but I'm running around here fucking throwing water bottles at motherfuckers. Like, here, take this to drink. You've been yelling for 45 minutes, dude. Take a sip.
Dude, we did about, I want to say, over the summer since George Floyd started, I want to say we did probably like 40 protests, just.
You get gassed?
No, we just did them in Monroe, down by the statue.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
We never got gassed.
I'm glad
We've
that there's
had
a
some-
peaceful.
We've
Yeah.
had like a few incidents, but they weren't on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't anything. The Proud Boys, they actually held a thing there, and I went and counter protested, and we had other people show up, and one of them broke my phone, and that's another legal thing that's open, but
I don't like the hatred, man. It takes so much to hate.
Yeah.
somebody. God,
it really
dude,
does.
you
It takes,
know.
yeah. I mean,
But they had every right to come when you go and protest and stuff like that.
until you take it across the line, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Until you ensue violence on somebody, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You don't do that. You know, some poor little girl. I don't care if she fucking believes Satan's coming.
Well,
But I have liked lately the pictures of the people standing there in like their costumes. And
oh
shit.
my gosh, the Halloween was the best.
The Halloween.
Oh, that was awesome.
Right now, there's a Grinch standing out there.
The Grinch one, I like the Grinch, but the sign is political in nature. So
Is it? What is? What is
I
it?
didn't
yeah,
see any
it's the sign on the Grinch one says that he's the only one that could be the Grinch from Gretchen Whitmer, the governor of Michigan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, I love the Grinch. If it would have said something non-political, you know, I would have.
Oh, I didn't even read the sign. I was like, oh, there's a Grinch out
Yeah.
there now. I didn't know he was
Yeah,
doing
if you read
that.
the sign,
Yeah.
it's I'm the only one that's allowed to be the Grinch or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's the
governor.
that's the only thing I'm clueless about is the political shit. I didn't even notice it. Oh fuck, I don't do that shit. Whatever, dude.
But the Halloween stuff when they did Michael Myers was out there.
That was
and
sweet.
Freddy, yeah, that was awesome. And then just one day,
I
a whole
loved
bunch
that.
of them stood up. That was awesome.
that one was awesome.
Mhm.
It was a good one. I like
It was a nice break because I mean, we had been going so hard with just every weekend protests, and then it was a nice break for everybody, I think, and we could all just laugh, you know, for
just saying that, like, you can. There's still love. Shit's happening, but I still love you, and there's still love here. Get a giggle when you drive by.
That's what we're about.
I'm a
comedy.
jackass. Yeah, we got good.
Number
laughs
one,
in here.
comedy, making people feel better. Number two, fucking spreading the fucking joy and love.
So I have a question for you, since you guys are about comedy, because I love comedy as well, especially stand-up. Who is your favorite stand-up comedians?
Joe Rogan.
Patrice O'Neill.
Joe Rogan. I love Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's funny because like Joe Rogan just when he talks, I listen.
Yeah,
you know, but
he's pretty raw.
I like Theo Vaughn and Brendan Schaub. I like fucking all sorts of fucking shit.
Yeah,
I just like people that have zero issues with making fun of themselves and everybody else.
Yeah.
That's what I get. That's what I try to get. That's why when Craig called me, when he called me, he was here. He roasted me the whole time he was calling me. I was like, I'm here with the guests. He's like, oh, I know, bug. Tell there's one bum or whatever he fucking said. He couldn't even fucking understand him, you know. He's like, you fucking bald head, cheeky bastard with the shiny eye on your fucking forehead. But I sound like he says I sound like I'm Scottish. I don't fucking know, bro.
Do you know what have you ever did a 23andMe?
No.
I did.
Oh, you did? Do you know what
it wasn't that, but it was a different one.
Okay.
I was English, Irish, French, and Norway.
Oh.
Norwegian?
No, it says Norway. It doesn't say
Okay.
Norwegian.
Oh, all right.
Me, I'm just a fucking who knows.
He doesn't know.
I'm a conundrum. I don't know. My grandpa, I think, is Polish. Some Polish. Wait, no, my dad don't even know his real dad, so who knows?
He says, take that back.
I don't even think my mom's real dad. We don't even know him either. Who knows? Who knows what I am? I'm a white dude.
Which one is that one?
Which one is that one? They hating on you?
They were asking why somebody was killed. Why wasn't there a protest for them?
Oh.
Oh, which one? Who was killed?
Here, I'll put it up.
Says that was just shot and killed on the 3rd of this month. Where's all the protests now? Where's all of this now? I'm not sure which kid they're talking about.
Yeah.
If I would have known and that's brought to my attention, then obviously I would have done something.
Oh.
If I would have known. We've done justice for Devin.
Yep, somebody mentioned that.
Yeah, we've done justice for Devin. That started at the courthouse. That's being charged as a hate crime. Man, that was so tragic what happened to him out there.
I heard about that. That's just, you don't do that. I don't know. That's just mean.
Do you know what?
Shitty human.
Do you know what was most like that hurts that happened because of
that.
yeah.
Yes.
And the other thing is that the dentist that replaced his, that did the repair on his mouth didn't even come from Monroe. Like you have a Monroe local child, right?
Yeah.
How many dentistries do we have in Monroe? How many?
Well, maybe they weren't good enough. There are levels to everything.
Right.
There is.
You don't. Right.
To get a better doctor, usually most people are,
None of my
But
doctors
they
are
did it
Monroe.
pro bono. The guy in Detroit came it through. I know that
he was probably like a specialist, because my son's got a birthmark and his whole body it's like a Tarzan suit, like a wrestling singlet. We go to a doctor in Detroit. He's number one doctor almost in America, I think it is.
Right. Oh wow.
So it's like, if you want the best of the best, you got to go other places. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was just that they offered to do it. You know what I mean? It would have just been something like for as a community to like come together moment, like, hey, let's go get something done for this, But it was just like due to the being, everything escalated in nature, especially with the Black Lives Matter, everything.
I crashed my motorcycle and fucking blew up my bike in Monroe, and they took me to Trenton.
Right.
So fucking. I'm glad I went to Trenton.
Yeah.
Because there was a 5% chance of survival, and I'm fucking here. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm walking.
Right.
They told me I wasn't gonna walk, so I'm just a walking fucking what the fuck. I thought my time to go was already passed. So now I'm living on borrowed time. Let's fucking do it.
That's exact. When I was battling the stuff with the pills, I got caught up with the doing the money like out of my daycare. At that point, I locked myself in at nighttime. I went to the daycare. I locked all the doors. There was nobody there. It was nighttime, and I had a bottle of Tylenol PM. I took the entire thing. And I remember we had those television stands, those TVs that come out on, they're strapped down to the
rollers.
Yeah, with the rollers and stuff.
The teachers, yeah.
Yep. I remember I put in Cars, that Disney Pixar movie, because it was just one of the movies that was at the daycare. And I was like, that's it. I'm rolling out to that. And then I just remember like waking up and, people banging on the doors of the daycare and stuff.
So Cars is your inspiration story? I'm just kidding. That was a joke. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No. No, but I do know every word to that movie.
Right.
I do. Speed. I do know the whole word.
I have speed because I'm alive.
No. I had an ex that so I had a stepson. I still have a stepson. I still call him my stepson. But my ex, he had a child. And I used to have to watch Cars every single day with him. And that was like his movie. And we made his room Cars and shit. Yeah. So I ended up, that was just the movie I wanted to, at that time in my life. This is like 10, 15 years ago. I was like 10, 15 years ago.
Nice bike, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had the bottle. People were knocking at the door, and I wasn't supposed to wake up. Like I was not supposed to wake up and face it. And I figured at that moment.
You went to sleep hard as fuck.
Oh, bro. I did. And I did not. I was out of it for so many days. I was just like, oh my God, in a complete daze. Like, what the hell did I just do?
Through complete darkness, there's light though. When you wake up, because I went to the point of I wanted to die, and when you go all the way to that point of really wanting to die, and then you fight to be alive, every day is a new day, and it's like the world's a different color when I go look at it. Like winter, no fucking leaves, no color, whatever, but it's beautiful. Like I can't wait for it to snow. It's gonna be so bright and fucking shiny. So I don't know. I like that story of redemption, and now you're here. You're spreading your word. You're spreading what you believe, and you're a voice. And you're a voice for a lot of people that don't have a voice, and you're a loud enough speaker to fucking echo it. So
well, now I'm a mom and I have 2 kids too. So like I literally don't want them to have to go through the things that I have had to go through. I have a boy and a girl. You know what I mean? I know what they're going to get on both sides because I know what so many of us, like people like you guys, what you guys have had to go through. You know what I mean? It's just because you're a guy or a girl doesn't mean you're going to go, it's going to be going through it different, but you're still going to go through some shit. It's like, if I can alleviate some of the shit that they're going to have to go through, like I know that they're going to try drugs one time. I know that they're going to try to drink. I can't stop that.
I think because like the girls were mean to me in middle school too. Like some of the preppy girls were fucking savages.
Man, girls are bitches. What do you mean? Oh my God.
But that's I don't know, man. It learns a lot of socialism, but like you can't like openly bully like that where you're fucking ripping somebody apart. Because I roast people though. I like fucking frying people and making fun of them.
But it's all in good nature though.
But it's not like, hey man, your brother just died. Fuck you. You know,
you don't take it below the belt.
Yeah.
And you don't take it,
it's a general something funny. You know, I told him he looks like
sometimes he might accidentally slip in, as one, but then he realizes it and he comes back. But
and then I come back, but it's all in good. It's all in
then
good
he knows
fortune.
the line.
Right.
Like yesterday, he posted a picture looking like he was.
I had my hat and it was.
He looked like the Undertaker. It kind of looked like it. So I said, "Dude, you look like the Undertaker's little gay brother's Thundershaker."
I love the Undertaker.
Yep, that's my favorite. Yeah,
I love him. And Razor Ramon. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Now that you want to talk about a crush, Razor Ramon. Oh my God. I used to walk around with the toothpick all fucking day.
Oh really?
Oh, yes.
That's crazy.
Oh my God. I love that toothpick.
That's
swear.
good. That I like that you fucking said that's your favorite wrestler then.
Yeah, he is. I love him.
Yeah, he is. I fuck him today.
Oh, but The Rock came out of there too. So I was partial to The Rock too. Triple H.
You would let The Rock smash?
Listen. Yes, I would. And my boyfriend already knows that.
I'd let him smash me, dude. What are you talking about?
Dwayne Johnson, you heard it.
He already knows I would.
I'm open to.
That could happen. But you know what, though? I respect his relationship and he's a father and stuff like that. But if his wife was to let him have a pass and my dude already gave me one and like he was down for that, like I'm down. But I love wrestling. I used to like when it was WF.
WWF.
Yeah, WWF was
the World Wrestling Federation.
Yes, that was the best. But when they started, McMahon, that motherfucker. Yeah. See, and now you want to know where it all started.
Yeah,
it wasn't The Apprentice and shit. It was fucking whenever.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you.
Because it's entertainment. It's the celebrity. You know what I'm saying? You made yourself into this character of blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
and so. You want to talk about wrestling being entertainment and entertainment and think about all the entertainment.
It's all a fucking movie.
You know what I'm saying?
It's disgusting, bro.
See, but
it's all, yes, don't get me down there.
Yeah.
Dude. He says, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite wrestler? You know mine.
Undertaker. 100%.
Oh, yeah, Undertaker.
That's why I got mad when he tried to fuck it because he looked good.
Yeah.
Because he looked, I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Just the pallbearer.
Pallbearer, fuck you, dude.
I can't. Like,
good handler.
I'm sorry. His voice was just.
But that's.
I know.
Think about that. He made that fucking character and he fucking murdered
he did.
Yeah,
he did, and it was
he did
awesome.
good. It was a good. It's legendary. Kane,
his
brother he got burnt in the fire.
Yeah, that was a good storyline.
Keep your wig on and put your mask back on, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I hate that shit, bro.
Yeah,
give me that greasy fucking mullet back, you fucking bastard.
How do you feel about Stone Cold?
I like
everybody likes him, so I don't.
I like The Rock. Those are my two top guys.
Yeah.
Icons.
360.
Icons. I like Sting, the Undertaker, the low guys, but they were fucking dope.
Still pull.
My favorite of all time, though, which is a really cool because he was gross, the Boogeyman.
Oh,
The Boogeyman.
okay.
His face paint was so sweet.
Yeah.
The way he come out like a fucking, that's how I picture him. But not gross.
Right.
The not gross version.
He'd be eating mushrooms instead of worms. You know, but yeah, but that's how I picture him, like a shaman.
China. Remember China?
Yeah, dude.
She
Dude,
passed
that was
away.
Lita and the
That
Hardy
was a hard
Boys.
day, man. So China was like very like, you know what I'm saying? Strong women are very inspirational to me.
You know how many times I spanked it to Lita's thong? Little hoe bag leaving her thong out, bro. Come here, you little salty bitch. Little kid, dude. That's where I learned how to fucking
Yeah.
Trish Stratus. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Oh my
Put them
God.
jugs away, honey.
Oh my God.
Jesus criminy, bro. You fucking
See?
Spectrovision.
It all started with that. And
Mr. McMahon taught me how to masturbate. Thank you, Mr. McMahon. Oh my God, dude.
this has gotten so many different.
Yeah.
You like it here? Go watch Light It Up every morning and night.
Morning.
Because I just talk. I got fucking diarrhea of the mouth, man. I have a brain injury. I don't have a filter. So when I say it, I'm hearing it the first time too. That's why I laugh to my own jokes.
Right, yeah.
Like, oh my God, dude, you're so funny. Oh my God, listen to what you did. And everybody's laughing. And then that's what makes me happy, though. That's what gets me battling PTSD and night terrors without fucking. I still have night terrors. I still battle. I was up here for 48 hours doing a show, but like making people laugh and becoming friends with people and connecting with other people. Human interaction makes me feel good.
Right,
So
yeah.
that's my fucking, if you ever want a fucking real good drug, you better talk to somebody. Yeah, dude, and everybody wants to talk, man. There's a lot of people that even if you
especially
think you don't
now
have
though
nobody.
too, you have to figure now, especially where people with COVID, people have been isolated for so long now, and it's like our social interactions are so limited, and it's so nice even to have to be able to. Sometimes we don't have access to people that we would want to talk to them or ask them questions and things like that, but this enables, you know what I mean? You have access to that.
This is it's a good segue for fucking Cannabis United. We got a friend that made a group, and it's all people just, they're smoking together and shit. They're going live and they have Zoom rooms and they're all together. So like,
oh, cool.
You're having a session with like 10 people sometimes, and like you get
from all around the world.
From all around the world. And
no way.
So even in
wait, so I invited you guys to Monroe for marijuana, but you guys didn't have me in. I want to get
Cannabis United that jump in.
Oh,
It's all about peace and love and positivity and smoking.
The same thing we preach here is the same thing they do. We found him and we were like, oh, I need to talk to this guy because he's thinking like me and he's magnetic, and we're going to see him Sunday, and it's very anticipated. They want that too, but we have to get you out of the way first. There was a lot of heat. Get her on, and I hope everybody realized that hate isn't the way to go. Like, everybody has a story. You have a beautiful story. And you're out here thriving, and you're out here. You went through all the shit you went through, and not only are you thriving, you're giving a voice to other people that don't think they have voices. So, I mean, that's a strong woman in my opinion, and that's and regardless of what you believe in or what you're promoting or what everybody hates you for, you're doing it for people that aren't able to express themselves like that or something like that. So I like that. And I think that whatever you're doing is great.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I do want to let anybody know that if you guys, if anybody has a problem anywhere with anything, literally everybody knows that several ways to get a hold of me. I'm all over the place, and you can get a hold of me in all kinds of, if you send me a message, I will respond within 24 hours, and usually it's a lot less. But if you have a problem anywhere, if you feel like you haven't been treated, fairly, if there's something that makes you feel uncomfortable, that you're just not afraid, just not comfortable with discussing with anybody. And if you have a bully and you need help knowing how to, fight back, but the right way, how to fight back, legal, because not a lot of people, this is the thing. Not a lot of everyday people that with records, with people, nobody like, oh, I ran for office. How could she do that? She has a criminal record. I've gotten OWI. I had a charge from. How can she do that? Well, there's no limitations. You have to be a person, a citizen of where you live. Doesn't say anything that you have a clean background check to run for office or anything. So in your legal options, not a lot of people know that there's so many legal options that, like, hey, this isn't right. Maybe you can't afford them. So we have to find other ways, because there's other, avenues, there's other resources that you can get. There's groups out there that are accepting of everybody, just like that smoke group that you mentioned, just like we have Stay Woke, we have our no marijuana group. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of,
look, guys, she's human, just like you. She's a human too, so
I go to work every single day. I take care of my kids. Most of the time I'm singing Baby Shark, but we listen to the trap remix.
Baby Shark, boom, boom.
There is a trap version.
Drop it low, baby girl.
On YouTube. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? We play games, and I'm in a fantasy football team. Football is my number one thing that I do. I'm a gamer. I do I'm cool with fishing, and I know how to change tires and oil, and I used to flip cars.
Fucking dope.
I've done all kinds of different shit. I've slanged pizzas. I've delivered pizzas.
Slang them bitches. What's up?
I worked at Taco Bell. That was my first job when I was 16.
I was a Wendy's 16-year-old.
Were you a fry boy?
Yeah, and
I was a Kroger.
We would play this game called Sauce Toss.
Oh, that does not sound good.
The sauces would hang, and you'd sit here and toss the sauces, and whoever could get theirs lined up the fastest one. I was the champ.
Oh wow!
Fuck out of here.
I also owned the store record for most patties eaten at one time. At that point, it was since smashed. I had 9, and the guy that beat it did like 14.
Oh wow! Lots to be proud of.
I tried to beat it, but you
haven't died from a heart attack.
No, I was 16.
A Wendy's.
Oh yeah, you come back several times.
It's actually where Monroe's Original segue. Monroe's Original.
Oh yeah, right down the street from my house.
Yeah.
Shout out Devin Rucker. That shit that I fucking ate.
You ate there?
A strenuous amount. Maybe too much. Armani ate 4 of them. I ate 6 of them.
Dang.
No, wait, no. I had 4
all
of
the
them.
way?
No, all yeah.
All the way.
No. I had 4 of them and gave Robert and Kelly 1. But me and Armani mashed potato, dude. It was and their waffle fries, crispy, crunchy, hot as fuck. I do
like those. You put the sauce on it.
Yep.
And the chili.
Oh my effing G, dude. It's a good time. It's a good time.
I liked when they had those the protein bowls. Those did you ever try one of those?
Fuck no.
I've never heard of that.
I don't want to fucking hear about it. Bring back the protein bowls.
Hey, I like the chili dogs too, but sometimes you get a side too.
Oh, I'm a Mediterranean buff, dude.
Oh, what's your do you like chicken shawarma?
Oh my god, I'll drink that fucking. I don't eat white sauce. Anything white, I will not eat it. But that garlic aioli,
he'll eat it if it's already on there.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'll drink.
Do you know how to make it?
No.
Do you want me to show you?
Yes.
I know how to make it. Oh my god, I can make it the easiest. Do you have garlic?
Yeah.
Do you have mayo?
Ew, dude, don't tell me how to make it. I won't eat it no more. Because I don't like mayo.
He doesn't like
I don't
anything
think-
with white sauce.
I don't
But
like
if
white.
you make it and you
So I
feed
just
it
have
to him,
make,
and like give it to him on the plate, he'll
If you
eat
give
it.
me no choice, like
He'll eat it.
Okay, if Wendy's,
It's not like he's allergic or anything.
Let
Does
me tell-
white sauce remind you of something, or?
I used to suck hella dick. No. I just from when I was
Hey, at
little.
least you can admit it.
When I
That's
was a
right.
baby,
That's the
I
first
wouldn't
step.
eat
It's gonna be a soundbite soon.
When I was
I used to suck hella dick.
when I was a baby, I was picky. I wouldn't eat even mashed potatoes growing up or nothing like that. Since then, I grew up and fucking like vegetables and shit like that. But I'm real picky in the white and creamy. Like I don't need nothing cold on my hot taco or my.
So you don't like
fucking hot
potato
sandwich. Fuck no, dude.
I like potato salad. I like sour cream on my tacos. He won't eat it.
Oh, I like sour cream.
Even
on
though
my
he ate
tacos.
sour cream in a burrito the other day, and once he realized, he's like, "Ugh."
Tastes so good when it hits your lips,
Dude,
though.
no. It
I
got on
think
my
it's hot-
shirt. It got on my shirt. It got all over my fucking face. It got on my hands.
Oh, you got Monica Lewinsky by a sour cream.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
That's why I don't like white creamy shit.
Yeah. No, dude, whipped cream. I don't like that. I don't like sweet stuff.
Marshmallows?
Fuck no, I won't eat a marshmallow.
Whoa, you don't like s'mores?
You give me a s'more.
I like a
This is
s'mores
how you do it.
without chocolate.
This is how you do it.
You put a Reese's cup in there.
I like
I'll
peanut
say
butter and
this.
jelly with no peanut butter.
I mean, toasted.
I like peanut butter
Jelly-
and jelly.
jelly
with
toast.
Massive amount of peanut butter.
I
Get
hate
the
peanut
f-
butter.
Get the fuck out of
I'll
my
eat peanut
studio.
butter
I
out
hate
You didn't-
watermelon. Oh, I hate watermelon too.
Yeah, I don't
Watermelon's
like
one of my
any
favorites.
Melon. Any
Ooh.
melon.
I'm not a melon fan at
Yeah,
all.
Fuck that
Yeah.
shit. Why do you taste so weird?
I love
I don't
melon.
know.
Melon's delicious.
And I'm mostly plants, and I'm mostly, but I had a burger last night, and that's why I shit so
I
hard
love
this morning.
burgers.
Oh.
I love burgers.
Yeah,
How was it cooked?
my dad cooks them all the way.
Oh, well done.
Amanda
What?
wants to know, how do you not like whipped cream? I know, right?
Me? Because it's sweets. I don't like them, and it's really fluffy, and I don't understand what it's doing in my stomach, so I don't like it. So I don't eat it. It's too fluffy for my stomach.
I don't understand what it's doing in my
It's
stomach.
fluffy as fuck. Like it's like, why did I add foam to my fucking
It melts.
my
Oh
belly?
my gosh, it makes hot chocolate so much better.
Mhm.
Oh my, marshmallows and whipped cream.
Back up.
Oh.
Mix it in there. If you fucking mix it all in there and shit, I'll drink that shit. What did Mike? What did Buff say? Say it. What
Sorry, I wasn't.
What did
listening.
Buff say?
He
Like,
says
go on.
my daily dose of peanut butter is over the top.
Yeah, dude. Peanut butter's so good for you.
Ugh.
I was
Oh
reading
my
the other
god, I
comment.
don't even want to hear that name, peanut butter. Ugh.
Peanut butter.
Peanut-
My
honestly-
son loves it too, and every morning he's like, "Mama, I have peanut butter," and like
Mm.
to make it, I have to
Fuck
like
you.
spread it.
Why?
Oh, it's
Oh, I
just-
love peanut butter.
The texture, the smell,
What
Everything
about
is just
what
so-
about some extra crunchy Jif?
peanuts, no way.
Period.
Oh my god, you
Nope.
don't need peanuts.
She doesn't
They're
like
so
peanuts.
good for you.
But I like
though.
almonds.
You
I'm not an almonds
You
fan.
know what, dude? You know, I see what they're saying. No. I see. Get the fuck
That
out.
bitch don't like peanut
Yeah.
butter. Get her the fuck out.
You know what? Her beliefs are fucking bullshit.
I was on board until now.
Yeah. Get the
She
fuck
said,
out.
Razor Ramon.
Yeah. Razor Ramon and peanut butter? Get the fuck out, dude.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
It changes the whole podcast. Because peanut butter, dude, I just showed it on our live the other day. I have a tub of peanut butter and then a big jar of peanut butter.
It's a 10 tub.
It's
Oh
huge.
no way.
Yep.
It's like a-
okay.
It's like one of those
5 pounds.
$10
The
fucking.
Five
Costco
pounds.
kind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad got it mailed to He pulled it out of a box. I was like, you got a fucking tub of peanut butter mailed to you? Oh, fucking $4.95.
You got a deal on you.
Idiot,
Yep, that's how
dude.
parents are.
It's fucking $4.95, fuck £5, dude.
My mom's the same way.
Yeah,
I
why
got a
wouldn't
deal
you?
on this.
Yeah.
Oh, I only paid $1.
Especially when it doesn't go
cares?
bad.
Well,
Yeah,
non-perishables.
Hey man, my buddy.
I'm an old man now.
Yeah.
Somebody my dad knows. I guess he's a buddy. I used to work with him, but he said his buddy went to Jamaica, and all he would bring with him is a big tub of peanut butter because no matter what, he would have, have enough.
That's
to
a
go.
lot of protein.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
it is.
It would
But
just,
ugh,
yep.
it's just so disgusting. Though.
I will. My favorite is peanut butter, but it's got honey in it. It's a honey peanut butter. Ooh, I'll eat that shit fucking just right out.
Elvis with the peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Dude, I will. That's
Ugh.
good.
You ever fucking?
I don't like bananas
God,
either.
dude, toast that
Toast
bread.
it. Toast
Mash
it.
that nana.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'll
God,
never
get
have my-
out!
You want to know what my grandma used to do? Peanut butter and pickles.
I don't even like pickles. Either.
That's
You
one of
guys
those
wanted me to shit on
depression-
this lady? Listen to this. No,
depression. That's where she learned that. Apparently,
Yeah.
she also used to save 3 peas in an oleo dish, is what she would call them.
3 peas.
3 peas. You got to save your shit when you're living through the depression.
Yeah. We had some depression glass. My dad's grandma came from Sicily, and they survived through the depression, and they got a bunch of like red depression glass that's like, and I don't even know what the fuck that
worth
is.
$1 jillion.
No, no.
Let's go to Antiques Roadshow.
If COVID is ever over, and that's a possibility.
I got depression glass.
Yeah.
I'm depressed, and it's glass. Look.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, this is worth $1.89.
Fuck. Fuck that Sicilian fucking red glass. Fuck it, dude. What I say do with it, fucking drink some shit out of it and feel like you're fucking great.
No, it's not even like that. It's just like you can't even. It's like too like you know what I mean. It's just that delicate stuff, like
put
your
it in like
mother's china and stuff.
Dude,
you know,
my mom's got a fucking china cabinet.
See, every mom's
And-
got a china cabinet
I'm
with shit you can't touch. So
Yeah.
why the fuck do you have it?
Yeah.
Just to look at? It's
I'm
nice
a crippled.
and
I'm a
decorative.
crippled fucking 300-pound man in her little ass house, and she's like, he'll literally bump into anything when you walk. by.
Yes.
He does.
Oh, don't break my china. Don't
Yeah.
break fucking china.
My grandma had one of those mugs from like, I don't know where it was, from Germany or
Yeah.
Amsterdam. Yeah.
Mhm, I know what you're talking about.
And when you drank it, there was a naked lady at the bottom of the pitcher. It was like carved
Oh.
out and shit, but it was pretty cool.
It sold it for $9 million on Antiques
Yeah,
Roadshow.
right.
No, I don't know about that. I wish. My dad probably has it now.
Yo, hit me up, Terry Moore. Yeah, but you said I was intelligent. Said I was a very. What's up? Anybody? It's all good vibes in the chat.
Yeah, now it is.
Thanks to T-Rup.
Hey, from Brazil, she's got a funny dare for you. Dare to give her a wedgie. It'll be so funny. And then Danielle says, I don't think they're gonna do that, but
Yeah.
that'd be hilarious. And then we have hashtag give her a wedgie.
You can hashtag it, but
Someone
we're
else-
not gonna do that.
Someone else hashtag give her a wedgie.
You want to be bullied? You want to know what bullying is really like? Let me give you a
Wow.
wedgie. That's
Help
that-
with the hash.
what do you think about in fucking Britain?
What?
That was
That-
from Great
Brazil,
Britain. Oh,
Brazil.
Brazil. What the fuck
That
are
was
you
in
doing
Brazil?
in Brazil?
Oh my god.
We're all over the world.
Who gives, dude? Brazil? What's up? How's the rainforest?
Wedgie from the probably because they don't like that I don't like peanut butter. Because that was they don't. Y'all surviving off of peanut butter and
Yeah, yeah. Oh, they're your haters. They're with me. We're gonna do an anti-fucking you campaign. She don't like peanut butter. She don't like
That's-
peanut butter. Fuck her. Fuck her. She don't like.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person in the whole
TMZ
world that
exclusive.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that doesn't.
That one's yours.
Wait, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, my turn still here. Oh, God.
Danielle says them Brazilians are savage. That's
Oh,
silly.
good. What's
Yeah.
Brazil?
He's on that Columbia, baby. So, do you want to plug yourself in?
Like any social medias or anything like that you want to get out there.
Or how to?
My name.
Boom.
You can just Google me.
Katybeth.
It's all there.
Google me.
Google me. It's all there. I have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. But you can find it all just doing search on the Google.
On the Google.
On the World Wide Web, the old internet.
World
first-
Wide Web.
You're the first guest that said, "Did you guys Google me?" And I was like, "No."
Because I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Like some people, like all the other news things that I had to do a lot of media like in the last few months. And I've just like, I want to make sure that they know what they're getting into before, you know, I always give you the chance to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like know what you're getting into.
We do, but it's not like that.
Right. And
we want the deeper side of things. You know,
I want you to tell me about your childhood and what you went through, and your redemption, and how
your message.
how you're doing this, and you had a past that was fucked up, you know, and like I fucking screwed the pooch, but look at me now, I'm doing what I want to do.
It's all inspired. All going through all that shit has inspired me to just try to fight for people to make their lives better so that they don't have to go through the same shit that we've had to go through.
That's a good message.
Okay, so last thing before we wrap it up, you got one last thing to say to the world. What you saying? The whole world's listening.
I would just like to say that Black Lives Matter, and that just because you're different doesn't mean that you're any less of a person than anybody else. We all deserve great things. Some of us have to work harder than others to get there, but that shouldn't stop you from wanting to put the work in and doing it. And we have to teach our kids how to be better than we have been, and that our parents have been, and their parents. We have got to do it in this generation because with like global warming and all kinds of other things and pandemics, we don't really know how much time we have left. And anything's possible, and we could all go at any time. Literally, it could be anything. It could be a pandemic. It could be a bomb. It could be anything. And we just have to just all get along.
Yeah, it's a great message.
Yeah.
That's it for episode 40 of Pillar Talk.
Thank you guys for having me again.
Thank you for sitting and talking with us. I love to get to know you. And
if anybody does have any questions that they want to ask me personally, you can email me too at katybethdavis@gmail.com. Or you can just DM me, send me a message, and I'll hit you back.
All right. I love you guys. Have a fucking great night. We'll see you later.